Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it, honey. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for another episode of Yes for the Mess. Okay, we got three things that we're going to discuss today. Three things that we are going to discuss, and then we're going to be done with the mess for the day, unless something else comes up that we got to talk about. Okay, and I do mean got to talk about, because child, it's been a slow ass news week for the last couple of days. It's been very, very slow, very slow, very slow. But I'm guessing it's mainly because of the fact that it's been, COVID and things of that nature. So that could be why it's been so slow. And ain't nobody trying to be outside right now. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So I hope you guys, because there's a lot of people that I know with the Omarion. There's a lot of people I know, people that I work with that got the Omarion. Luckily, it hasn't hit me at all. I keep myself masked up. I stay on the damn vitamin C pills and elderberry and stuff like that. I really be trying, because I did have the Delta variant, and that wasn't nothing to play with. Trust me. Okay, so I do not want the Omarion. Like I said, I don't want to bump. I don't want a girlfriend. I don't want to be your guys to be. I don't want to know what an icebox is. I don't want to speed. I don't want to say, oh, I don't want to touch. I don't want no Omarion. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, period. So please stay safe. Please stay healthy and do what you need to do to keep yourself away from the Omarion. And if you do get it, just take the proper precautions to get yourself well and get your health intact, okay? That's all I can really say about that. Now, we're about to get into the very first story. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to turn my Bluetooth speaker on. Okay, so without any further ado, we're about to go ahead and get into this mess right about now. I'm going to get into it. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is Saucy Santana. As you guys already know, Saucy Santana is a gay rapper who be doing the most, but we love him for it, all right? He went and did an interview with the Philly radio station. He was talking about when he first came out of the closet, okay, and how he identified himself as bisexual when he first came out of the closet. Now, what I will say is that when he did talk about this on the interview and it was posted on the Neighborhood Talk, people were definitely trying to make it seem like he was capping. They were trying to make it seem like he was capping, child. They really was. And I hate that, but I'm gonna get into that in just a second, because I ain't like that. I don't like it when people do that. But we're gonna get into it in just a second. I'm finna play this audio for you. That's why I got my Bluetooth thing on. I'm finna play this audio for you guys, and then we're gonna turn around and then we're gonna have a discussion about it, y'all. So let's get into it, okay? Hold on, y'all. Let me take it off mute. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Out when I was 17.
Okay, now let me realize it. Okay, there we go.
I came out when I was 17.
Mm-hmm. So were you living in Florida at the time?
Yeah, I was living in Florida at the time. So I was 17. I think it was like I was in the 11th grade when I came out. So when I first came out, I came out as like bisexual. They kind of like just break the ice. Mm-hmm. And girls were still trying to talk to me. And so I was like, okay, like, bro, I'm gay, leave me alone. Yeah, I was like 17. I had came out. What was back then? Was it MySpace? No, it was Facebook.
It
was on Facebook. I had made like a little post. Mm-hmm. Like, oh yeah, I'm bisexual. It's my birthday. And
you did that on your birthday?
I did it on my birthday. And so, of course, like it started buzzing. My mom was like, what you put on Facebook? I'm like, I just tell everybody it is what it is. I came out.
Okay, so that was the audio of Saucy Santana talking about Saucy Santana talking about the situation and talking about when he first came out of the closet. So there are comments that were basically trying to make it sound like he was lying about it or whatever. But here's my thing though, like, if we're gonna be honest, Jamar and I talk about this shit all the time. We talk about this all the time. We always have mad women trying to get at us all the time. Even Jamar, even with him with the makeup and shit, women still be trying to get at us all the time. And we ain't nowhere near here for the women. We are not. And it's just crazy to me because I work in retail, I work in a grocery store, and women have been flirting with me and shit like that, and it just be crazy to me because I be like, girl, do you not know that I want your son? Girl, do you not know that I want your uncle? Girl, do you know that I want your gay cousin? Girl, I might want your daddy too. Do you not realize that? Do you not realize that I'm talking to a man that's in his 40s right now? So I'm not opposed to one of your uncle or your daddy. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I be saying, girl. Like, are you serious? Like, I mean, and then even with the guy that I'm talking to, women be wanting him too. They be throwing themselves at him, and it'd be crazy to me because I already know. You know what I mean? He don't want you, he want me, girl. So it don't matter. And we don't know how Saucy Santana looked when he was like 17 years old. We don't know, because like a lot of the times girls find that shit funny when we come out the closet and they still be trying to get with us. They don't be caring about us being gay. They will still try to get with us. They will still try to turn us out. They will still try to get with us. They will still try to be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care, this and that. Because this girl's doing that all the time. Like, it be mad females offering up they stuff to me. It'd be mad girls doing it. And a lot of the times, you know, I'd be surprised because I would say that I'm not the most feminine guy, but I'm not the most masculine guy either. But with the way that I dress, a lot of the times, if I don't open my mouth and you look at me on the outside, on the surface, in the way that I dress, because a lot of you guys do follow me on Instagram, so y'all see what I give. If I don't open my mouth, you would think that I'm a straight man. You would if I don't open up my mouth. But once I open up this mouth, you know that I'm here for the men. You already know that. So it is what it is, child. So yeah, and even Tater T, he was in the comment section. He was like, it's relatable. Like, it is relatable. Like, sometimes these girls really don't be knowing that we gay. And when they find out that we gay, they still don't be caring. They still be trying to talk to us. They still be trying to, trying to shoot their shot at us a lot of the times. They really do. And like I said, Jamar has said it best. If we were straight, we would probably have about 5 or 6 kids by now. Because the way these women be throwing themselves at us, girl, I'm just saying, they do throw themselves at us. They do be trying to. I'll never forget it, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Let me tell y'all a story real quick. Let me tell y'all the story. So, because I just want you guys to know that it's not out of the box that this shit even happens. It's not out of the box. Like, y'all, like Saucy Santana is telling y'all unadulterated facts, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. He's telling y'all unadulterated facts, because that's just what it is, okay? That's exactly what it is. Because like I said before, women do be trying it. They do. And I'm here to tell you that they do. So here's the thing. I'll never ever forget it. I was on Snapchat and I was dressed in like red and white. Like, I had on like a white tee just like this. I had on like a red Kango hat and like some red skinny jeans or whatever, and some red and white Adidas. And I was on Snapchat just talking, and some girl that I had no idea of, she had just started following me. This girl really came into my DMs and just outright flat out said, I want you to eat my poom poom. She wanted me to eat her poom poom. She wanted me to eat her poom poom, and she wanted me to toss her salad. She wanted me to do all that. And I blocked her. I blocked her. Because it was really nothing that I could say. Like, she came on to me very, very strong. She was very aggressive, and I just didn't know how to take it. I just didn't. Like, I ain't never had no woman come at me like that. And on top of that, I'm used to the men doing it. So when a woman came at me like that, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really, really crazy to me that she came at me like that. And she picked me out of all men to eat her poom poom. Like, I'm just saying. So it's just, child, like I said, don't let us being gay fool y'all. Because the shit is true. The women will want your ass. It don't matter. They will try to get at your ass. They will try to turn you out. They will really try. They will do all of that. I'm telling you, they will do it. They will do it. They will do it. They will do it. They will try to get you to get back over that fence. I'm telling you, they will. So yeah, I'm down with Saucy Santana on that. I am down with it. And on top of that, I remember when I first came out the closet to some of my friends, and that's the first thing that I hollered out. I was bi. I did. I think a lot of us say that we bi because it makes them feel comfortable. If we say that we bi, it's a slight chance that we will be with a woman. It's a slight chance that they can accept it, because if we say that we bi, that means, oh, he likes men and women. Oh, he likes men and women. So there's a chance that he'll get with a woman at some point in time. That's why we be saying that we bi. But in our reality, we don't want no woman. We just say that to appease y'all. That's really what it is. So yeah, sorry, but that's what it is. So we're about to move on to the next thing. We finna move on to Carlos King. Now, y'all do know that Carlos King is one of the best in this reality TV gang. As you guys already know, he was a producer for the Housewives of Atlanta. He was a producer for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And now he got his own production company. He produces Love and Marriage Huntsville. He produced Bill Collective. And both shows are probably one of the highest rated shows on their own network to date. Okay, so so at this point, Carlos King spoke on the Housewives of Atlanta, this new season that's coming up, and he said that this new season may not be boring. So I'm going to get into this article, and we're going to talk, and I'm going to dissect it. This article comes from the JasmineBrand.com, so let's get into it, child. So here we go. So in an exclusive interview with the JasmineBrand.com, producer Carlos King revealed his excitement for the up-and-coming season of the Housewives of Atlanta. The self-proclaimed king of reality TV produced 8 seasons of the hit Bravo show, and since then, Carlos King has taken his talents to the OWN network, producing reality TV show Love and Marriage Huntsville, which quickly became the highest-rated unscripted show on the OWN network since 2019. During our exclusive interview, Carlos shared his enthusiasm about the cast of the Housewives of Atlanta season 14 and longtime friend of the show, Marlo Hampton, finally becoming a full-time cast member. One thing I'm hearing about the new cast members is they're bringing it, which is great. You got Marlo, who has a peach, which I think is a great idea, and I'm really looking forward to the new season. Although Carlos is no longer producing RHOA, he claims to still have his ears to the streets. He revealed that Real Housewives of Atlanta is getting a new showrunner this season who actually still works on the Housewives of Potomac and is one of Carlos' mentees. He's doing a fabulous job, and I think this may be one of the best seasons, just based on what the word in the street is. I'm personally looking forward to watching this up-and-coming season. Then you got Sheree that's back, and Sheree's good TV, and I'm looking forward to it, okay? As previously reported, Sheree Whitfield, an OG cast member of the Housewives of Atlanta, was confirmed to be returning to the series in October. She will be joined by Marlo Hampton, Kenya Moore, Candy Burrs, Drew Sidora, and Sonia Richards-Ross. While we do not have a premiere date for the up-and-coming season, it looks like it will be a season filled with drama. The Jasmine brand exclusively reported last week that co-stars Sonia Richards-Ross and actress Drew Sidora are feuding. According to our sources, the two ladies are allegedly not getting along while filming, and they recently got into a very heated verbal altercation. More drama follows as RHOA frenemies Marlo Hampton and Kenya Moore are at odds once again. As previously reported, the two ladies unfollowed each other on Instagram earlier this month, and it is unclear what sparked this change and where the two stand today. And just last month, Kenya exclusively told the Jasmine brand that they were content with one another. She said, "We're in a good place," and she doesn't know how to return phone calls, but yeah, we're in a good place. Marlo is the type of person that when she's in a relationship and a friendship with you, she is definitely for you. She knew that I didn't really want to start drumming with her, but I understood her feelings with her, and I had to also acknowledge that, okay? So that's pretty much it with Carlos King, and he's spoken up on the new season of the Housewives of Atlanta. And here's my feedback on that. If Carlos is saying that this shit is good, then 9 times out of 10, it just might be good. It just might be good. It just might be good, okay? Because Carlos was the one who produced some of the best seasons of the Housewives of Atlanta. You had season 5, you had season 6, you had season 7, you had season 8 and 9. After season 9, the show went down. So you didn't have a producer that really understood that cast, and you did not have a producer that really knew how to get the ball rolling, and Carlos King knew how to get the ball rolling. That's one thing that we all can agree with. He knew how to get the ball rolling, okay? And I miss him on the Housewives of Atlanta. And he knew the art of storytelling, which is why Love and Marriage Huntsville is a very good show, because he knows what to do. He knows how to get them girls into shape, period, okay? So I'm looking forward to it. I know a lot of people are sitting here waiting for the show to bomb, which is what I don't understand, because you would think that they would want the show to do well. You know what I mean? Like they would want the show to do well. They would want the show to be good and all of this other stuff. So, I just don't know. I don't know what the fans want from the Housewives of Atlanta. It's like they be saying that they want to cash shake up. Then when they get new girls on the show, then they get mad. Who is this? Who is that? Girl, did we know Nene before she came on the show? Girl, did we know Sheree? Did we know Kim? Did we know the only person that we really knew was Candy at the beginning? We didn't know none of these girls before the show started. So let's not act brand new. Because I think that's the issue now. Y'all looking for celebrities. We don't need no celebrities on the show. We don't. Get some no-name people and make stars out of them. Because when you put celebrities on this show, it's limited. There's certain things that they're not going to say. There's certain things that they're not going to do. And you have to make that, and you have to, know that and keep moving. Because they're not going to be doing the things that y'all might want them to do. So y'all might need to calm down with this, get this celebrity, get that celebrity. That might not be a good idea for as far as the show is concerned. Y'all want a good show, but y'all want to bring all these celebrities on here. But like I said, it's a good thing that they do have a new front runner for the show, because the producer, whoever the front runner was for the Housewives of Atlanta, from season 10 to the last one, they don't know what the hell they doing, and they are running that show through the ground. That's all I got to say. So I'm looking forward to the show, and hopefully it's good. I know a lot of people are missing Cynthia and Portia, but it's time for a change. And I know this cast is still relatively the same, but you still got some newness in there. I mean, you got Drew, you got Sonya. I mean, you got Sheree's friend, and then you got Monietta Shaw on the show. So there is a splash of freshness on this show, and I think that we're gonna have a good time with it. And they said that the front runner is still a front runner on Potomac. So and Potomac has been damn good. So if whoever that is needed to be in Atlanta. And that's on period, okay? So that's all I really got to say about Carlos King and him talking about the Housewives of Atlanta. I'm going to take his word for it. And if the show ain't good, we cussing you out, Carlos. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now we're about to get into the very last story, and that is Claudia Jordan. She spoke on, as you guys already know, Nene's new relationship with her boy toy and this little fashion designer has been all over the blogs for the last 2 weeks. That's all we've been talking about. And now on Cocktails with Queens, Claudia Jordan and the rest of the girls spoke on what they felt in regards to Nene's relationship. Earlier this week, I spoke on Dr. Heavenly and what she had to say. I think that was just yesterday, as a matter of fact. I spoke on what Dr. Heavenly had to say, and now we're about to get into what Claudia Jordan got to say. And I know that most of Nene's fans can't stand Claudia Jordan, but child, she's gonna give her damn opinion either way it go, honey. But with that being said, we're about to get into it, y'all. So let me go back off camera once again. Y'all know I got to. And we're about to get into this. We're about to get into this thing. So let's get into it. Here we go.
It's her, we can't judge on how someone grieves, and which is true. If someone feels like they're going to rush out and date right away, I actually kind of look at the men that are so gung-ho with kind of like, it seems like they may almost be like targeting a recent widow to like be up in public like that. I would actually, as the man, be like, you know what, maybe we should chill for a little bit just to protect you and your image. Yeah. Right. Yeah. If you really care for that woman, like, why are you out there? And it's what's giving? It's giving, I got a clothing line and this is great promo. I've never had as many hits on my page as I've had now. And I could be wrong, but like, she's a big name. You're going to get attention being attached to
with people. That fame that now is out there via social media is making people do some crazy, wild things, thirst trapping and clout chasing. I've never seen it like this before for attention.
And then the guy's wife, the zaddy guy, like he's still legally married. So there's that element of the story.
Oh, no.
It's all over blogs. It's all over the blogs.
I missed that one. I must have missed that one. Zaddy is still married?
But I will say this, just so you know what. Allegedly? I did hear that they have been separated for a while, but he's still legally married. So he needs to get rid of that so he doesn't make her look crazy with running around with a man that's still legally married.
And this is the one with the clothing line.
Yeah, with the beard that always looks concerned. He's always like...
Oh, no.
This is all a mess. It's just a mess. It's just a mess.
My, with a web.
I wish Nene well. I hope that she's taking care of her heart right now. And I hope that she does have people around her that are helping to facilitate herself. I hope she's good and okay. I just think it just makes me nervous that these two guys, one really young, one really old, and then you all in the now you got to be all the business in the street and stuff, and it's too much. Like all the business is also probably drudging up the fact that Gregory has just passed, and then what I'm saying. So it's just like I don't know. It feels weird for me.
Yeah. Well, I do hope that her friends, I mean, friends that are hanging with her, like, look out. Like, don't let people put a camera on your girl if she's out there drunk in a club with a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your friend's job to be like, hey, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if you out of it, like, don't let someone have me all on camera like that, all doing all of that. Like, nah, protect your homegirl. That's what your girl's supposed to do when you out.
Right.
If you drunk. All right, well, Nene,
Okay, and that was Claudia Jordan. I'm about to say Cicely Tyson Child, Selena Johnson, Lisa Ray, and Vivica Fox. They were all talking about the situation with Nene and this new man, and I couldn't agree more with all of them. I agree. Like I said, it's Nene's life. She can do whatever the hell she wants to. So it really ain't got nothing to do with none of us. But at the end of the day, I definitely agree with what they're saying because we don't really know what it is. Nene is very vulnerable right now. She had a boy toy who was younger than her and me, apparently. And then she got this new man. So it's like he's a fashion designer. He's trying to get his name out there. Is he with Nene for clout? Is he with Nene because she's vulnerable? Is he with Nene because he really wants to be with Nene? Those are a lot of questions that need answers to it. What about the young boy? How did Nene even meet him? Where did he even come from? And would he really be with Nene if she wasn't Nene? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, they're saying that the fashion designer is still married. And that's something else that Nene needs to look into because she's the queen of close your legs to married men, but she out here kissing on a married man, going to dinner with a married man, hugged up with a married man because he's still legally married. And you went in on Kim Zolciak for being with Big Papa when he was divorcing and he was still legally married. So you sitting up here doing the same thing. And apparently, I don't even know if the fashion designer and his wife is even divorcing. I just think that they're separated. So my thing about it is, it's just like this. At the end of it all, like, if you know that he's about to divorce, okay, I understand. But if he just separated, you never know what's going to happen. He could easily leave you and be right back with that woman again. You never know. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not up here trying to tell her what to do. I ain't trying to tell her what to do at all. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I'm not trying to do none of that. All I'm saying is you need to be careful and watch your back. You just lost your husband that you've been with for many, many years. And now all of a sudden, all these dudes are in your DMs trying to get a piece of you. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. That's all I'm saying. So that's all I can really say, because anytime you speak on this topic, everybody want to get mad and want to tell you, oh, you can't tell her what to do with her life. She can do whatever she wants. She can. I'm just here giving you my opinion that I get paid to give. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but whatever. I agree with Claudia Jordan, but at the same time, did Claudia have to speak on this? Claudia knows exactly what she's doing. Okay. She knows what she's doing, and she knows that she's speaking on this ain't going to do nothing but make Nene even more pissed, because every time she speaks on Nene, Nene gets upset, and then Nene turns around and calls her stalker, because every time she turns around, Claudia got something to say about what she got going on. So, I already know. I won't be surprised if Nene come out with a post saying my stalker this, my stalker that. I wouldn't be surprised, child. I wouldn't be surprised at all, because I like when I was looking at it, because it's just like, I do agree with Claudia. I definitely agree. But at the same time, it's kind of like, girl, did you have to say something? Like, did you really have to say something? Did you have to have an opinion on this? But then again, that is a show. It's a panel show. So you have your right to say whatever you want to say. So To each his own, girl, to each his own. So with that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also be sure to share the video and click the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, be sure to follow me on Twitter and IG. If you want me to follow you back on IG, because I do follow back, please hit me up in the DM so you can let me know that you are a watcher of my channel with the hashtag Mrs. Team Scotty, and I will definitely follow you back. With that being said, you guys, your boy is out of here until my next video. I'll holler at you guys later. Peace out.